Men should never go with the flow. This is a very common phrase. Hey man, just go with the flow, just enjoy yourself. If you follow this, they could be one of the most dangerous things that men can do if you're adopting that concept into your life. So I'm going to talk about why that phrase is dangerous and what you can do instead of that to give you better results in life as a man. So let's get into it. What's going on? Welcome back to the Sophisticated Man YouTube channel. I am Tino, Rigano, men's development coach. Make sure you hit subscribe for more men's improvement content. Just go with the flow. I've had a lot of people in my lifetime tell me, hey Tino, just go with the flow, man. Like, stop being so serious. Stop taking everything so strictly. While there is some value in being open and being flexible, and I'll get into that later on in this video. But going with the flow, it's a very feminine type of thing. You're just kind of going along your life, waking up, not knowing what you're gonna do that day, and like, oh, well, I'm just gonna let things come to me. I'm gonna just let my day unfold naturally and organically and seeing what happens. Now, you might think on paper that sounds like a good thing to do, but for men who want to become the best versions of themselves, more masculine, more valuable, you do not want to do this. What you want to do instead is be deliberate and intentional with your time. You see, men need direction. I've said this before, I'll say it again. If you are not creating direction in your life, it will be created for you, whether you're conscious of this or you're not conscious of this, from media, from friends, from family, from outside forms of influence. You will be swayed in that direction if you don't have a path laid out in front of you. You have to be deliberate. You have to have structure throughout your day. Masculinity only thrives when it is structured, it has boundaries, it has rules and standards and regulations. You have a direction you're following. It's a mission. Like, you only really accomplish your mission or your goals in life by having that masculine structure. Without it, you're gonna be like all over the freaking place. You need that structure in your life. I can't stress how freaking important this is. I've done this for pretty much the majority of my life, was going with the flow, right? I would just wake up, not know what I wanted to do that day. I would focus so much on talking to girls and getting a girlfriend, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing in day to day. The only thing that kept me grounded was when I had something that I was working on. Maybe I was in football, talking about high school, I was going to practice, I was studying for my classes, my grades, my assignments. Those are the only things that kept me grounded. Like, every man has this. Every man has this innate urge or desire to work on something and see that thing grow and just expand. That's your masculine energy, bro. We are all builders. So what I recommend you do, and something I help my clients through, is to create this structure through Google Calendar. It will be your best friend. If you're not already using this, use this or something very similar to this. It's basically your calendar app. So what I like to do is break down all of my tasks that I have to do for a monthly basis. What am I doing in August? What am I doing in July? What am I doing in September? I break all those down, and then from there, break those down into weekly goals, and then break those down into now daily goals and daily tasks. So you know exactly what time you're doing something, what time you want to wake up, what time you're going to bed. You can set your whole day's schedule in that app. And I highly recommend you do that, because one of the struggles that I see with men who come to me for help is that they always just are waking up at a certain time, going to bed at a certain time. They're not exactly sure. It changes every single day. And that, to me, is going with the flow. That's being too open and too effeminate. What time do you want to wake up? What time do you want to go to sleep? It needs to be that same thing every single day. Men work best when we know exactly what we're doing. We have that routine built. That's how we get things done. That's when we're most productive and our most effective versions of ourselves. What I also like to do as part of my nightly routine is the day before, I'll write out my goals on a piece of paper so I know exactly what I'm getting into that day, and I have it written down on paper and I have it in my Google Calendar, just so I have both things laid out in case I need to review it or just remind myself of what I'm doing that day. You know, masculinity is all about structure. You need to have this in your life. But I'm open to the idea of being spontaneous. You want to take a spontaneous trip to the beach, or you want to do something out of the blue with a friend or with an associate of some kind. You can do those things. I'm not saying to never be spontaneous, That's kind of the balance of all of these topics that I talk about. But don't set up your whole life like that. And anything happens, you're just kind of going with it. You're going with the flow. That's more of, again, a very feminine type of thing. Masculinity is about that structure, about that routine, knowing what you're going to do the day before, knowing what you're going to do at all times throughout the day. You don't have to be exact with it as me, but at least get it started. You'll notice your time is much more manageable when you can do this, and I guarantee you your productivity will increase like tenfold. If you're a man who's on a mission, you have goals that you're setting in life, which if you're a guy watching these videos, you most definitely are. This is the way to help you attain those goals, because now you're setting in steps and being systematic with how they work into your schedule. It's not revolutionary ideas by any means, but it is something that every man needs to understand who wants to achieve more in his life. So if you like that video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought about this topic. Do you agree with me or do you disagree with me? Do you think going with the flow is a good thing? I'm open to discussion. Leave your comments down below and let me know any topics or subjects you want me to cover on future videos. I'm always open to new ideas, so feel free to share your thoughts. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't done so yet. And if you want to join a community of like-minded men who are all focused on their personal development, all trying to become the most attractive, confident, and fulfilled versions of themselves, you can click the link down below to join that free Facebook community. And if you want to work with me personally, right now I offer a one-on-one coaching where I help put you on your personal development journey. I help you create structure in your day, help manage your time better, help you set goals and attain those goals through accountability, and me checking in with you religiously to making sure you're on your path to build that confidence in anything involving manhood, lifestyle, and relationships. Click the link down below to apply for a discovery call. Right now I'm accepting clients and I can't wait to work with you. So that's the video, man. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you gained value from it. Understand that going with the flow is more of an effeminate type of thing. You don't want to be doing that too much in your life. Men thrive off of structure, off of routine, off of discipline, knowing day in, day out what you're doing, what time you're doing it. Utilize Google Calendar, break your goals down from a monthly to weekly to daily basis, and then write those things down. So now you have all these tools to stay on track and to meet your goal. You gotta find your balance like we all do, but being more structured and more deliberate with your time should be your main focus. Hope you have an incredible rest of your day, man. Remember, everything truly does start with you. Want to see some more videos about men's improvement? Click the videos right here. Peace out, man.